Welcome to Chasing Curiosity. TV, subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The news alert flashed across screens, capturing the attention of millions. It was a moment that seemed to freeze time as people everywhere paused to absorb the gravity of the situation. This alert crystallized years of regional tension into a single, urgent moment. The Indo-Pacific region, long a simmering cauldron of geopolitical stress, had reached a boiling point. The skies over the Indo-Pacific were no longer uncontested. Fighter jets roared through the air, a stark reminder that peace was fragile and could be shattered at any moment. For the Philippines, this was a direct reminder of its vulnerabilities. The nation, with its strategic location, found itself at the center of a potential storm. The incident jolted the Department of National Defense in Manila into action. Meetings were convened, strategies were debated, and the urgency of the situation was palpable. Suddenly, air defense was no longer theoretical, it was an immediate necessity. The need to protect the skies became a top priority, as the threat was no longer distant or abstract. The Philippine Air Force now faced a new reality. Threats could come from above, with speed and precision. The skies, once a symbol of freedom, now represented a potential battleground. The question shifted from if to how soon a modern air defense system could be acquired. The clock was ticking, and every moment counted in the race to bolster defenses. This urgency propelled a high-level Air Force delegation to South Korea, a nation well-versed in missile threats. Their mission was clear: to secure a defense system that could shield the Philippines. Their mission: to find a shield for the Philippines, a system capable of protecting its skies from the dangers now all too real. The stakes were high, and the need for a robust defense was undeniable. The journey to secure the nation's future had begun. As the sun rose over the military bases, the resolve to protect the homeland was stronger than ever, marking the dawn of a new defense reality. The Philippine delegation arrived with a sense of purpose and anticipation, stepping off the plane and into the bustling terminal. Their mission was clear: to explore cutting-edge defense technologies that could redefine their national security. They were attending the prestigious 2025 Air and Missile Defense Forum in South Korea, a gathering of the world's foremost defense experts and innovators. This was no ordinary trade show. It was a grand showcase of the world's most advanced air defense technologies, featuring state-of-the-art systems that could change the landscape of military defense. The focus was clear: evaluating tools that could effectively safeguard the Philippines against evolving threats. Officers meticulously reviewed brochures and engaged in discussions about potential acquisitions. Among the impressive displays, one system stood out: the Cheongung II, or MSAM, a sophisticated missile defense system that promised enhanced protection. The officers were given an exclusive tour, allowing them to scrutinize the mobile launch vehicles and advanced radar systems up close, assessing their capabilities and potential integration into their defense strategy. They engaged in in-depth discussions with South Korean engineers, probing into the system's real-world performance, maintenance requirements, and adaptability to the Philippine defense landscape. The MSAM's hit-to-kill technology, capable of intercepting multiple targets simultaneously, left a strong impression on the delegation, showcasing its potential to revolutionize their defense capabilities. For the Air Force, this was more than just a demonstration. It was a glimpse into a next-generation defense network, offering a strategic advantage in safeguarding their airspace. The delegation returned to Manila with a clear vision and newfound knowledge. The MSAM was now a leading contender in their defense strategy, a potential game-changer for national security. The next step was crucial: turning this possibility into reality. The officers convened to strategize, discussing the logistics and implications of acquiring such advanced technology, aiming to bolster their defense capabilities for the future. The Cheongung II MSAM is the backbone of South Korea's air defense. It intercepts aircraft, cruise missiles, and some ballistic missiles at medium altitudes. The system integrates radar, command vehicles, and mobile launchers for rapid response. Its advanced radar tracks multiple threats, while agile missiles use hit-to-kill technology for direct impact. Mounted on trucks, the MSAM can be quickly deployed across the Philippines archipelago. This mobility makes it difficult for adversaries to target and allows flexible defense. The MSAM's presence acts as a powerful deterrent, signaling that Philippine airspace is protected. It marks a shift from passive to active defense, empowering the Air Force to safeguard the nation. Modern warfare is defined by threats from above: drones and cruise missiles. Drones, from small quadcopters to armed UAVs, can gather intelligence or strike with little warning. Cruise missiles fly low and fast, evading traditional radar and overwhelming outdated defenses. For the Philippines, a saturation attack could leave key sites exposed. Legacy systems can't counter these agile, low-flying threats. The Air Force recognizes the urgent need for a multi-layered modern air defense. The MSAM's advanced radar and agile missiles are designed to counter drones and cruise missiles. Its vertical launch system engages threats from any direction. Acquiring the MSAM would transform the Philippines' ability to defend its airspace. It's not just an upgrade, it's a shield for the conflicts of today and tomorrow. The Philippines' growing interest in acquiring the MSAM air defense system is the latest chapter in a robust and evolving defense partnership with South Korea. Over the past decade, Manila and Seoul have steadily deepened their military ties, forging a relationship built on mutual trust, shared security interests, and a commitment to regional stability. South Korea has emerged as a vital supplier of advanced military hardware to the Philippines, providing not just equipment, but also technical expertise and support. This collaboration has enabled the Philippine military to modernize its forces and enhance its operational capabilities. The Philippine Navy's Jose Rizal-class frigates and the latest corvettes, all constructed in state-of-the-art Korean shipyards, have revolutionized the country's maritime defense. These vessels represent a leap forward in technology and firepower, allowing the Philippines to better protect its vast territorial waters. In the air, the acquisition of FA-50PH fighter jets from Korea marked a historic milestone, restoring supersonic capability to the Philippine Air Force after decades. These jets have significantly boosted the country's aerial defense and training capacity. Beyond hardware, joint military exercises and training programs have fostered close cooperation and interoperability between Filipino and Korean forces. These activities have built a foundation of trust and understanding, essential for effective defense collaboration. The Philippine military's positive experience with Korean technology, from ships to aircraft, has instilled strong confidence in the reliability and effectiveness of Korean defense systems, making the MSAM an attractive option. Ongoing cooperation in training, maintenance, and technical support has further smoothed the path for future deals. Korean instructors and engineers have worked side by side with their Filipino counterparts, ensuring seamless integration of new systems. As the Philippines looks to strengthen its air defense, South Korea stands out as the frontrunner to supply the next-generation system. The MSAM, with its advanced capabilities, could soon become a key pillar of the Philippines' defense strategy. The enduring bond forged through ships and jets is poised to reach new heights, potentially extending into the skies with a modern shield, further solidifying the strategic partnership between Manila and Seoul for years to come. The Philippines' geography, an archipelago at a strategic crossroads, makes defense uniquely challenging. Key cities and bases are vulnerable to air and missile strikes. Current air defense relies on outdated guns and short-range systems, leaving critical gaps. The Horizon Modernization Program prioritizes building an integrated air defense system. The MSAM would fill the crucial medium-range layer, protecting new assets like jets and frigates. A strong air defense multiplies the effectiveness of the entire military. It ensures that investments in modernization are protected. The MSAM is not just a shield for the land, it's security for the nation's future. The path to acquiring the MSAM is challenging. The cost is significant, hundreds of millions per battery, with several needed for full coverage. The Philippines must balance this with other national priorities. Training is another hurdle. Operating the MSAM requires skilled personnel and close cooperation with South Korea. Integration into the broader defense network is complex, demanding seamless communication with other assets. Sustaining the system means planning for spare parts, software updates, and missile replacement. The commitment goes far beyond the initial purchase. Overcoming these financial, training, and logistical challenges is as crucial as signing the contract. Success will require long-term vision and stable funding. Only then can the MSAM truly shield the nation. Acquiring the MSAM would transform the Philippines' defense posture. It would provide a credible deterrent, raising the cost of aggression and altering the strategic balance. The system would strengthen the Philippines' diplomatic position, especially in territorial disputes. It signals a commitment to sovereignty and national defense. The partnership with South Korea would deepen, involving joint training and intelligence sharing. Interoperability with allies like the US would improve. For the military, it's a boost to morale and a symbol of modernization. For the nation, it's a visible promise of security and self-reliance. The Philippines stands at a pivotal moment, choosing how to secure its future in a contested region. The decision to acquire the M-SAM is about more than technology. It's about national resolve. The challenges are real high costs, complex integration, and the need for unity. Yet the rewards are significant: credible deterrence, stronger alliances, and a shield for the nation. This is not just about buying missiles, it's about investing in security and stability. The choice will shape Philippine defense for decades. The question now extends to every Filipino: what price is worth paying for security? How should the nation balance defense with development? The conversation is just beginning. What do you think?